Who is in? Who is out? We are here from Gateway, here for race number 14 and the regular season finale of the Craftsman's Truck Series here on NASCAR Heat 5. And as you can see right now, we are going for a qualifying lap here around Gateway. Before we start, I would like to ask y'all, please like, subscribe. I'm trying to get a lot here on YouTube by the end of this summer. And now as we go on our qualifying lap, we're going to try to get pole position. If we didn't hit the wall, it would have been definitely a better lap. I mean, not 9/10 of a second off pole position, but we will be starting in the 11th position here from Gateway. As you can see, our pole sitter is Sheldon Creed in the 2-car. He is not locked into the playoffs, so could he actually win and lock himself in for the playoffs starting at Chicagoland? Here's where everyone else is starting. Pause to see if you want to take a look. Welcome into Gateway Worldwide Technology Raceway. Here's we have the Car Shield 200 stories of the race. Sheldon Creed, he's been dominant all weekend. He is also your pole sitter, as you can see. And Tanner Gray, who was starting second and could possibly lock himself into the playoffs, he failed pre-race tech inspection. He will be starting from the rear. That means we are starting in the 10th position as we head back under the green flag to start this race. Green flag's in the air. The regular season finale is underway here from Gateway. And down towards turn number 1, we're already going to make contact with the 51. The 51's going to go all the way up and actually slide through and lose a ton of position. He's trying to lock himself into the playoffs. As we come off turn number 2, we're in the 16th position, 15th position, side by side with the 0 of Angelo Rutch as we head down to turn number 3 here on lap number 1.
Looking inside now. All clear.
We send it down the inside of the 32 of Gustine, who is already locked into the playoffs. We're trying to win the regular season championship as we come off turn number 4. We're going to door slam the 32 on accident as we go down to complete lap number 1. Now to the inside of the 23 of Brett Moffitt, who's already locked in with a couple of wins this season. Side by side with the 45 for 12th. And we will take over that 12th position, but not clear the 45 just yet. Now we're going to be side by side with a 3 of Jordan Anderson for the 11th position. Can we clear him heading into turn number 3?
Power outside. Hold your line.
We actually don't gain that much, but we gain so much throughout the corner. Going to be side by side with the 18 of Christian Eckes coming off turn number 4. We will pass the 18 of Christian Eckes. Now here at the end of lap number 3 here on lap number 4 now. Side by side with John Hunter Nemechek for the 9th position. We will clear the John Hunter Nemechek. Now later in the lap, coming off turn number 4 right now, we're going to be all over the back bumper of Johnny Sauter. And now all over the back bumper of the 21 Zane Smith trying to lock himself into the playoffs. Here's we have 13 laps to go in stage number 1. We're going to send it all the way around the outside lane. Can we somehow pass Sauter? We're going to go for a switchback side by side with the 13. We will be side by side with the 13 still going down the backstretch. Side by side down to the 21 for the 7th position. Can we force this thing 3 wide, heading back into 3 and 4?
Still there.
We're going to send it down the inside. Can we somehow get there? We're going to be 4 wide momentarily with the 38, the 48, and the 13 coming off turn number 4. Now back to the start-finish line. We are going to be in the 6th position here as we have 12 laps to go in stage number 1. And we're going to push the 40 truck throughout the corner and get side by side with the 98, our own teammate, coming off turn number 2. This is the battle for the 5th position. We're actually going to get to clear the 98 before turn number 3. And now we're sitting pretty halfway through this stage in the 5th position. As we come off turn number 2, we are going to drift up the racetrack, hit the 38. Can we keep it straight? Yes, we can. We're actually going to lose another spot to the 21 of Zane Smith. But that's okay here on lap number 12. Coming off turn number 2, we are very sideways. Can we keep the car? No, we cannot. Into the inside wall we will head, as that will not warrant a caution. We will fall to the 13th position here. Now the 14th position. Now here on the final lap, lap 17, we're going to be going through 3 and 4. Sheldon Creed wins stage number 1. And now as we have the caution flag wave, we do finish 14th in stage number 1. If you would like to pause, see where everyone finished in stage number 1, go ahead. And now as we look over at the point standings here, Sheldon Creed, the 2, is the leader. So he is obviously going to win if he's in. Now 444 points for Ross Chastain. If the Sheldon Creed does not win or anyone else new winner, Chastain would be in prime position. But the 98 of Grant Enfinger is 10 points back if there is no new winner, as I said. As we're going to come into the pitch just like everyone else, we're actually going to lose 10 positions on pit road and fall to a 24th position for the restart here to start stage number 2. Green flag back in the air. As we head down towards turn number 1, 14 laps in stage number 2, 3 laps less than stage number 1. As we go through 1 and 2, we're going to send it down the inside. We're going to be side by side with the 4. And side by side with the 56, 3 wide coming off turn number 2. Now heading down the back straightaway. Can we somehow clear the 56? Yes, we can. Can we somehow send it down the inside of the 02 and maybe others? As we head back into 3, the 02 actually gets sideways. And we're going to be able there to pounce and still be side by side with the 02 coming off 4. Can we get the side draft coming off turn number 4? Yes, we can. Now as we head back into 1 and 2, we're going to send it down the inside of the 23 and the 02 and try to send it around the outside 22 of Austin Wayne Self, but it will not work coming off turn number 2. We actually do get into the rear of the 22 truck. As we head down the back straightaway, can we somehow pass the 22 of Austin Wayne Self around the outside? We will head back into 3. We're sitting down the inside of the 87 as well. Make it 3 wide. A ton of contact between me and the 87. Still side by side with the 22 of Austin Wayne Self as we get loose coming off turn number 4. We're going to be side by side right now for the 18th position. We will clear the 22 as we head back into 1 and 2. We're going to be right on the bottom of the racetrack, side by side with the 18 of Christian Eckes, sitting in down the inside of the 10 of Jennifer Jo Cobb, coming off turn number 2. We're going to clear both of them as we head down into turn number 3 now. We are going to be all over the back bumper. The 32 just sends it in and gets very sideways. Now we come off turn number 4. And now as we look heading down that straightaway here on lap number 5, side by side with the 3 of Jordan Anderson. Can we somehow clear the 3? Yes, we can as we go through 1 and 2. Now a couple of laps later, all over the back bumper of our own teammate Grant Enfinger. We're going to send it down the inside of him for the 13th position. Yes, we will get that 13th position as we come off turn number 4. Now here on lap number 8, 1 lap later, all over the back bumper of the 13 of Johnny Sauer, who is what we're competing for in the regular season championship. We're going to send it down the inside and actually take over that spot. Now side by side with the 45 of Ty Majeski coming off turn number 2. We're still going to be side by side as we head down the back straightaway. With 3 laps coming to 2 laps to go, we're in the 11th position. Can we somehow get some stage points? Now all over the back bumper of the 51 with 2 to go. We're going to send it in down the inside. Can we complete the pass on the 51 truck? Coming off 2, he's going to get a better run just on that top lane. The momentum was carrying him as we head down the back straightaway. Can we somehow pass the 51? We're going to send it in down the inside, side by side for the 10th position. We will clear that 51 truck of Riley Herbst. Now we're going to come to the end of stage number 2 in the 10th position and get 1 point. Pause to your favorite driver finish in stage number 2. We're going to pit just like everyone else is as now we look at the playoff standings. After stage number 2, Sheldon Creed still the leader after winning both stages, as the 2 is a must-win situation. If we don't have a new winner, Ross Chastain's looking pretty, 17 points above the cut line, and Austin Hill 19 points below the cut line. After losing 1 spot on pit road, we will restart in the 11th position here on the bottom lane as we're going to head back under a green flag. Green flag's back in the air. We're back underway with about half of this race left to go here and determine who gets in and who does not. We're sitting in down the inside for the 9th position. We're going to be 3 wide here on the bottom. Sauter trying to take a peek as we come off turn number 2. We will clear both of them into the 9th position. Now we're going to try to side draft the 8 of John Hunter Nemechek as we head down the backstretch. About 9 laps later, we are still in the 9th position. Someone's blowing up ahead. Can we somehow pass everyone as everyone's going to check up to avoid someone? I can't tell who it is, all the black smoke. And that is the 44 of Natalie Decker, as we will pass Todd Gilliland in the 38 and the 99 of Ben Rhodes as we head into 3 and 4. We will clear that 99 of Ben Rhodes. Now here on lap number 50, all over the 20 truck of Spencer Boyd. We're going to send in down the inside. We're going to be side by side with him as we head through 3 and 4. We will clear that 20 truck of Spencer Boyd. Now here 1 lap later, all over the back bunker, Zane Smith. Zane Smith's going to head all the way up the racetrack. Can he keep it straight? He almost makes contact with us as he comes back down the racetrack. We will go into the 5th position. Now heading down the back straightaway, we do hit that inside wall and go around. It's heartbreak for us as no one hits us. Surprisingly, the 38 and the 21 just split it as we will go into the pits right now. And yes, we're going through a grass. We have a ton of rear damage, so we are very loose as we're going into the pits. We're trying to make sure we don't speed here on pit road. 4 tires, fuel, and repair that damage. We're head off in the 25th position here off pit lane, and we won't need to come back down for another stop. That will be our stop. As you can see, other trucks are coming down pit road to make their final stops of the race. After riding around for 13 laps, we will start to pass trucks as they come in already up into the top 20 with 14 laps to go here from Gateway. Now already into the top 15 here, 1 lap later into the 14th position and continually gaining. I don't know why John Hunter Nemechek is ghosted, don't ask me. As we are up into the top 10 now in the 9th position. Caution flag will wave as everyone ahead of us has pitted. But Sheldon Creed is coming down into the pits. I don't know if there's a problem with their truck or something, but his playoff hopes might have just been faded right there. That is shocking to see. Sheldon Creed, who was the favorite to win this race all race long, he's going to have to work from the 15th position at least. Yeah, he lost 14 spots on pit road. We actually lost 5 as we also did come down. We're going for a big strategy gamble here. Green flag back in the air. We will have 6 laps to go here from Gateway as we head down to turn number 1. 3 wide, we're going to send it down the inside. We have to go on 4 wide momentarily as we come off turn number 2 in the 11th position right now, battling with the 98 of Grant Enfinger own teammates. It's go time. We're going to try to win this race as we head down to the bottom of the racetrack, side by side with the 13 of Johnny Sauter. We will clear him. Now we're going to send it in down the inside of the 45 of Ty Majeski coming off turn number 4. We will have 5 laps to go when we see the start-finish line right now. Going to be side by side with the 51 of Riley Herbst. Can we somehow pass 7 trucks in 5 laps as we head back into turn number 1? Sitting in pretty deep, we do hit the 99. Just so much minimum speed as we go through turn number 2. Side by side with the 99 as we head down the back straightaway. Can we somehow pass the 99 of Ben Rhodes as we head down the back straightaway into turn number 3? We're sitting in down the inside. It's go time. We use up the 99 a ton as we go through 3 and 4. Now coming off turn number 4, all over the back bumper to the 20th Spencer Boyd. Can we complete the pass before turn number 1? We're going to send it down the inside. 4 laps to go now. We're going to send it in down the inside, side by side with the 20 as we head through 1 and 2. Can we clear the 20? We're going to go for the slide job. Yes, we will. Now heading down the back straightaway, can we somehow catch up to that top 5? Through 3 and 4, we just have so much of a tire advantage, but can we somehow pass them? It's one thing catching them, it's another passing them. As we come off turn number 4, we will have 3 laps to go from Gateway. As we look right now, Zane Smith is battling for the lead with Austin Hill. Both have not won this season and can lock themselves in as we come off turn number 2. Side by side with the 52 of Stuart Friesen. The 16 of Austin Hill goes to the race lead as they head back into 3. Still side by side with that 52 as we head through 3 and 4. The top 4 have not won this season as we have 2 laps to go here from Gateway. We are going to try to spoil the party as we head back into 1 and 2. Side by side with the 38 of Todd Gilliland. Can we somehow pass him coming off turn number 2? We will clear the 38 just barely. And now our sights are set on the 40 track of Ross Chastain. Austin Hill, he is your race leader. If we somehow win this race, Ross Chastain locks himself into the playoffs as we go through turns 3 and 4 right now. And now coming off turn number 4, we're going to be side by side with the 40. You would think the 40 maybe let us by, but he won't. As we're going to send it in down the inside, 3 wide on the white flag lap. We're going to be side by side with that 21 heading through turn number 2. Now our sights are set on the 16 of Austin Hill. Ross Chastain looking in the wing. We somehow have to catch up to this 16 truck of Austin Hill. As we head into 3 and 4, we're going to go for the wall ride. We have to, anything we have to do as we head through turns 3 and 4. Can we complete the move as we come off turn number 4? Here comes Austin Hill. It won't be enough. Austin Hill back to the start finish line will lock himself into the playoffs with another win. Our 10th different winner of the season in the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs here on NASCAR Heat 5 are set. As Austin Hill wins, Ross Chastain has heartbreak as he finishes in the 3rd position. Pause to see where your favorite driver finished in a crazy, crazy regular season finale. Point standings with that, we are the regular season champion as I'll award us 15 extra playoff points. As now, pause to your favorite driver finish in the point standings. This will be the last time I'm doing it for this season, as we're only going to look at the playoff standings entering the round of 10. We have a 14-point gap over Sauter, and we have everyone from 6th to 10th tied on the cut line. If you like these type of videos, please like and subscribe for more, and we will see you for round 1 of the playoffs at Chicagoland.